Hello all, thank you very much once more for joining me as I unpack another organization which is listed on the JSE. The aim from Xpanxn is for us to educate, entertain and inform, of course, because we love strategy in this channel. Today we will be looking at a global and also an African giant in energy. We are talking about Sasol Limited. We will be reviewing how they actually did. How did they turn around? What decisions did they make for them to actually be profitable in 2025? Who are we looking at? We are looking at a company that's turning 75 years old this year, Sasol Limited. That's a diamond jubilee. They started back in 1950, turning coal into liquid fuel because South Africa had no oil. Today, they are dual listed in both the JSE and NYSE. Ownership-wise, it's mostly in the hands of the public. That's pension funds and people like us. With about 81% public float, of course. They define themselves as a global integrated energy and chemicals company. Integrated is the fancy word for we do everything from digging it up and selling it. When it comes to their business and operating model, let's have a look as to how this complex machine actually works. It's a three-step dance. They source, they produce, and then they market. They source the raw stuff, coal, gas, and increasingly renewables. Then the magic actually happens in the produce phase using their Fischer-Tropsch technology. Basically, the alchemy that turns gas and coal into liquid energy and chemicals. Finally, they market it globally. The secret sauce here is the integration. The waste from one process becomes the gold for another process. Now let's look at their product groups and strategic business units. What actually are they selling? It's broken down into energy and chemicals. On the energy side, in Southern Africa, you've got mining, lots of coal, of course, and gas and fuels. If you drive a car in Gauteng, you've likely burned Sasol fuel. Then you have chemicals business, which is actually global. Chemicals Africa does the basics like polymers and solvents. This is now in Secunda. And then Chemicals America is big on essential care ingredients. Think soaps and detergents, of course. Chemicals Eurasia focuses on the high-tech stuff, advanced materials. It's a massive portfolio. What's their game plan? Their strategic options. Their slogan is innovating for a better world. But what does that actually mean? They have two main gears right now. So two of them is strengthen and grow. Strengthen means fixing the current machine, that is cutting costs, keeping the lights on. The growing is the cool future stuff, of course, shifting to green hydrogen and sustainable aviation fuels. They are measuring this by how much cash they generate and how much carbon they don't emit. It's a balancing act between paying bills for today and saving the planet tomorrow. Let's look at their workforce and safety. Let's talk about the humans behind this machine. We are looking at over 27,000 employees. The revenue per employee is a staggering, healthy 9.1 million rands. That is super efficient, considering, of course, the other reviews we've done here at Xpanxn. On the safety front, a recordable case rate of 0.25. They are pushing hard for zero harm. It's a dangerous industry, so these numbers are super important indicators of management focus. Now let's look at the numbers, which is where the investors are interested to know about. What is the profitability? How do they grow? So between 2025 and 2024, the revenue is up to 275 billion rand, which is great. But look at the operating profit swing. They went from a nasty loss due to write-downs to a solid 18.8 billion profit. That's a massive turnaround if you ask me. Margins are looking healthier and the net profit is back in the black at 7.7 billion rands. The return on invested capital, on the other hand, bounced back to 7%. Basically, they stopped bleeding and started earning again. When it comes to mergers and acquisitions, which is who were they buying and what assets were they selling off. So this slide really looked at those decisions that they've made. They've been doing some spring cleaning, I have to say. They finalized the disposal of the Uzbekistan GTL project, taking a nice profit there, and exited some of the US businesses that weren't making sense anymore. They are also mothballing old assets in Europe. If it doesn't make money or fit the green future, it's getting cut. Ruthless, but necessary for them. Let's look at the challenges that was faced by this massive organization. When you are playing in a global space, there definitely will be challenges all the time. Challenge number one that they faced was the economy. The oil prices and exchange rates were bouncing like a yo-yo. Challenge number two, the coal. The quality of coal from their mines dropped, meaning they had to buy expensive coal from others. Challenge number three, reliability. Things broke down more than they should have. Their fix? A massive hedging program to protect against price drops and a new destoning plant to clean up that dirty coal. So what is the executive and the managers doing about the challenges that we just talked about at Sasol Limited? They decided to focus on these 4 items. Number one is the cash discipline. They are gripping the checkbook tight. Number two is resetting the chemicals. The international business is being streamlined to boost margins. And then number three, restoring South Africa, getting the Secunda plant back to full capacity. Then number four, capital allocation. They aren't spending money they don't have. Debt reduction is the holy grail at the moment. As we come to the ending and we're wrapping this up, how did they actually do? Compared to their peers, Sasol showed serious resilience. While others struggled with the macroeconomy, Sasol generated strong free cash flow. They reduced their debt significantly, which was the biggest worry for investors, I have to say. They are leaner, slightly greener, and back to being profitable. It's a recovery story in motion. And thanks for listening. And let me know which company you would like us to review next. Do not forget to subscribe and like. Thank you. Cheers.